Hello and welcome. I am Lise.
Hi, I'm Belle. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, and we are here from the Flavor Company Dance Entertainment to tell you what to expect the day of when you come to the Silent Groove event. So you'll probably get this information in written format as well, but some people prefer to watch a video. So we're here to chat with you. So Belle, what are some of the first things that people should know about the event that they're about to attend?
Well, I think you want to keep in mind that it is a form of exercise. It is an event where you're going to come and dance, but depending on how much you get into it, you probably will get your cardio up somewhat. It all depends on what you're feeling that day, but keep in mind, think of it as a form of movement and exercise. So you want to take good care of yourself that morning. You want to make sure that when you come out, it's usually in the morning, and then it's early enough where the sun is not quite on us, but you still want to protect yourself. Wear sunscreen. Make sure you bring some water to drink, because a lot of times we're by a park and there isn't like a concession stand or somewhere, or Starbucks, like me, a Starbucks where you can pop over and get your favorite drink. So you want to bring your drink. You might want to bring a chair or a blanket so that you can use it for a certain part of our program, or for afterwards if you want to sit and socialize. What else, Lise? Oh, yes, the footwear. Go ahead.
Footwear. This one's really, really important because as Belle mentioned, from the photos you see that often people are maybe getting into the theme, and so there may be some costumes involved, but at the end of the day, this is a physical activity. So we want to make sure that your feet are protected and there's no risk of injury. So Belle will give you the rundown on acceptable forms of footwear.
Yeah, so even if your outfit looks really cute with kitten heels, that's not going to work when you are in a park or a beach and the ground is uneven. We do need you to wear closed toe shoes. That is a requirement of our liability insurance. So you must have those on to do the activity. We don't mean to be harsh or keep you from expressing yourself, but that is a requirement for my liability insurance because it is considered, like Lee said, a physical activity. And because we are in grounds that may not be uneven, we can't maintain those grounds. So we don't know what's on the ground. You want to protect your feet at all time, even if your outfit needed to go with kitten heels. And definitely no stilettos.
Yes.
And I know sometimes people do groove barefoot, but in San Diego, a lot of these parks are not always picked up. So sometimes when Lisa and I get there, we do see some things that we need to clear because there definitely might be a safety issue. That's the reason we are insisting that you wear closed toe shoes in the San
Yeah.
Diego area because of the way that our parks and beaches and bays are, right, Lisa? I
Yeah,
think we always,
even if it's a twig or a rock or something, you never know what you'll step on. And so it's not the same as being in like a dance studio in a controlled environment where you know you have a flat, smooth wood floor that has no splinters is taken care of. When you're
yeah.
outside, you know what it's like to be outside. You can always step on something, a bee. I mean, there could be a bee and then you get bee sting on your foot and that's no fun. So,
That messes up your groove.
yeah.
So I think those are some of the things you want to remember to bring. Maybe a sweater. We have encountered that at times, depending on the evening events, sometimes it's like nice and warm, and then all of a sudden in San Diego, you get this cool breeze, and you're like, where did that come from? And you might want to definitely put on a sweater or some sort of blanket or shawl or something because it can get a little cooler, whether it's our morning events or our evening events. I'm trying to think what else on our list of
Yeah, I
people
think
need to think.
the most important we just went through is hydrate, bring two bottles of water. If you think you'll only need one, bring two. You may sweat more than you expected. Bring something to relax on towards the end of the event, so the blanket or a, chair to sit in. Make sure you've got on closed toe, good supportive footwear. And if you haven't already signed the liability waiver, if you haven't come before, you've got a link for that and make sure to do that as well. That way we don't have to touch anything, share any pens, pencils, paper at the event, and it's done. And then the last piece is just come a little bit early. Come 15-ish minutes early so that you have plenty of time to park and to come over to grab your headset and get everything technologically situated so that we can start at our appointed starting time and just flow right into the event.
And the most important thing is have a great time. If you take just a few of those steps to take care of yourself, and if you plan on staying to socialize and visit, maybe a little snack, an
Yeah.
apple, maybe a protein bar. Because sometimes by the time you get there and you're dancing and you're sweating, our events run about an hour to an hour. I'm sorry, not an hour. They run about an hour and 15 to an hour and a half. By the time we go through the warm up, the the main part, all the dancing, all the deliciousness of dancing together and grooving, the cool down, the stillness, you might end up with wanting a little bit of a snack. So it might be a good idea to bring an apple or something hard boiled, like something that is what feels good to you, that nourishes you and kind of gives you that little boost after a fabulous dance workout. So we do encourage you that, because sometimes people think, oh, I'm just going to leave right after. And what we have discovered is that those endorphins kick in and it just feels so good. And you start just chatting it up with people afterwards. Everybody just wants to hang out a little bit more because the love is flowing. And then all of a sudden your stomach's going, hey,
Yeah.
hello, are you in
Yeah.
there?
And you
And
spend
then,
more energy than you necessarily thought you would. You're like, oh, I'm not going to sweat that much, and then you're just hungry. So
yes,
nobody wants
yes,
to be hungry or hangry.
yes. Or need a Snickers.
Yeah.
So that's what our recommendations are, what to expect. And all of this is in an email that you will get the night before the event to gently remind you, to help you get everything together. And again, please keep in mind that our Saturday events are usually a theme, but you do not need to worry about that. If you just want to come as you are priceless. You are perfect the way you are. But a lot of the groovers just love that extra thrill of being in theme or in costume, and you're welcome to join us with that. But it is not at all a requirement, or you are not going to be feeling left out. Trust me, lots of people come as they are and they enjoy the costumes that everyone else may or may not be wearing. So I think those are the important things we want to touch base about, what to do the day before. Because other than that, just come on over, bring your smile, bring your open heart, because it is a lot of fun to dance and groove with everyone and to do it your way. There
Yeah.
is no choreography to learn. You don't have to worry like, oh, am I going to know what to do? Trust me. If you can walk, if you can wiggle that cute booty you got, we're good.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's the summary for you. Message us if you have any questions. You can reach us at any of the channels that you've got in the emails, and we're here for you to answer anything that you may still have questions about.
Yeah, so thank you for tuning in. And we are so looking forward to groove with you. See you next time.